Go.
What?
Yep.
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 Yep. Now you get to know how it feels. You have to break this up, otherwise it'll keep going forever.
No,
Yep.
I'm with my balls. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
I'm on the other
Yep.
side of the. I'm
Yep.
on the other side
Yep.
of the GM screen. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Bucks.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
yes.
All right, children.
Yep. Yep.
Have you got it out of your systems?
No.
Never.
No.
Nip.
Like I said, you have to get started, otherwise they'll keep
Okay,
going.
well, how about we start with this? Any further yips start incurring penalties.
Oh no! How dare you!
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else in between. We are all gathered here today to witness shenanigans. Now, do people feel like we need a Rocky Horror roll call on this, or are we under the impression people actually know who the hell we're talking about?
We can see our names on the screen.
We can.
I think you
Congratulations.
just need to recap the marriage.
Fair enough. Alright, so, for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, you are about to witness a three-way polygamous wedding between a kobold, a centaur, and a kitsune. For those of you who would like a quick recap, in the larger Kingmaker campaign, the party has made a peace truce with a large group of centaurs who live in the mountains to the east. A portion of this peace treaty was to wed the heiress of the centaurs off to the leader of the Kingdom of Kingdom Face, which, as we all know, is everybody's favorite Abra.
Ah.
That was 5 months ago. Now, what you had hoped, Abra, would have started out as a small little wedding with only the important people. It has blossomed into what could charitably be called a fucking shit show. You have called together numerous people from multiple walks of life, many of whom are probably don't pay taxes, if you catch my drift. And they have all heard of the tales of how the Kingdom of Kingdom Face has blossomed into this vibrant hub of trade and commerce. And the fact that the Prime Minister Queen is currently wedding herself not only to a kobold, but to a politically charged wedding with one of the centaurs, of whom there has been quite a lot of anthropological questions. Well, this has just kind of stirred the pot quite a little bit. That was, like I said, 5 months ago. In the time, you have quickly seen your original humble wedding plans blossom out into this huge, gigantic amphitheater that their town was very, very happy to build for you. This is its inaugural event. They're hoping to start attracting more artisanal individuals to come visit. Currently, right now, the amphitheater has been set up in basically like a giant half moon. At the center is, of course, the altar. Currently, Lindsay is officiating, as she is the next person on the hierarchy who has the authority to wed. And then we have the centaurs are sitting on the eastern flank. Human guests are sitting on the west, and in the middle are a whole gaggle of kobolds. Pretty much the entirety of the soup scale kobold. What should I call it? Tribe. Have either invited themselves or have been invited to the wedding. And really, right now, Abby, you're kind of feeling those early wedding jitters, aren't you? Because this is way bigger than you had ever imagined. So I believe that the question I must ask for the kobold group here is, who has split themselves up on the bride's side and who has split themselves up on the other bride's side?
I don't know which side is which, I'll be honest.
Just pick Abby or Artie.
Arian's probably going to be on Layla's side, wherever that is.
Same with Lychee.
I think most of the kobolds are probably going to be on Layla's side, except for the ones that know Aberdeen through one mean or another, like Ginkle and Aurora.
That's fair. So the question is, I believe it was brought up 2 nights ago that the kobold group was going to be partaking in some of that good kush before the wedding.
At the reception, not
we
before
decided
the
at
wedding.
the reception, yes.
Okay, that part.
It was.
That part I wasn't informed of. Very well.
Yeah, it was never before the wedding for Arian. It was always the reception was the plan.
Respectfully waiting to toke.
All right, fair enough.
This is an important ceremony. I don't need to be high during it.
I mean, you say that.
Afterward is fair game, but during it, meh.
You mean you say that?
All right. So, okay then. So in that case, the kobolds have been busy preparing all sorts of. Have been preparing the two bipedal wedding participants for their big day. The centaur. What are we finalizing her name as?
I think we were keeping it with the canon name of Samantha.
Samantha. Okay. Samantha has been, her entire wardrobe has been handpicked by her mother and the other members of her, I won't say former tribe, of her previous tribe. Currently, right now, it has been decided that all three of the members of the bridal party will be processing in. Samantha to the west, Abby to the east, and up the middle would be Layla. There is a 4-piece string orchestra begins to play as the entire auditorium stands in notice as the three brides begin to as the three of them begin to walk in. So not much going on here. Yep, they just...
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Grandpa?
Yes.
At your pace. One of the GMs could kind of walk Samantha up. I'm kind of busy.
Yeah. Working on it.
I got things easy. I just got.
Oh, she's going.
All right. So, Lindsay stands on top of the on top of the altar, alongside two other centaur matriarchs. As she holds in her hand a large book that you believe that appears to be some sort of book of ceremonies, as she begins to read out aloud to the rest of the audience. Fellow esteemed guests, friends from afar, friends from near, and family that has transcended all, I am gracious to welcome you this day to this joyous, monumentous occasion of this triumvirate wedding between these three incredible individuals. Let us not forget this day what has brought us all together. Marriage. Marriage is what we are here to celebrate. Fuck it, I'm not, you know, no, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I was going to do the Princess Bride marriage bit, but I'm just, no. Yeah, okay, thank you, Mizu and Ginkle, for at least getting the joke. I'm like, no.
Thank you.
I'm trying very hard not to laugh into my mic so it gets
that's pretty much me too. I was just like, no, please.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I was like halfway through it, I was just like, no, this is just a little bit too stupid. Anyways, Lindsay reads off a rather long list of greetings and invocations for the beginning of the wedding before she turns and announces, "Before we continue, though, I understand that Layla had something she wished to say to her new brides."
Layla's gonna she's really nervous. She's used to being on a stage in front of a ton of people, but like not in this type of scenario. So like she is visibly nervous at this. But she's going to just take a step ahead and turn towards the both of her soon-to-be wives. And she's going to reach into her pouch. You're not the only one who got something for somebody, my dear. And I feel a true queen needs to have her crown.
What?
As she reaches into her pack, she pulls out
Gemstones of many colors adorn the silver of a mind's light circuit. When you're charged with mental power, the jewels selenate with light, the different gems resonating based on your emotions. If you have at least one focus point, the gems cast a dim light in a 10-foot radius. When you amp a spell, the light increases to 20 foot until the rest of your next turn. Gain +2 item bonus to occultism checks. You also gain the following amp, which you can apply to any of your psi cantrips that have a target or an area, much like an amp gained a feat. Amp, transfer some of your magical luminescence from the Mind's Light circuit into one of the creatures. Choose a creature targeted by a spell or in its area. Until the start of your turn, that creature sheds a bright 20-foot radius light and cannot be concealed. If the creature is invisible, it's concealed while alight rather than being undetected. Oh my god! That's a lot of money!
Don't worry about that. She turns back towards Azure, who gives kind of a cheeky wave. I'm good with jewelry.
What? Thank you. I have something to give you as well, but that's gonna be in a moment when I actually give it to you.
Layla gives a smile in return, but then goes down to a knee. It's the best I could do to repay my queen. She deserves something to show the world who she is.
Thank you, love.
She is going to smile back towards Lindsay as she goes back into place. Put that into your inventory, and I'm removing it from mine.
I have to put it on roll 20, but yeah, okay.
Well, you know what I mean.
Thank you, hon. Did Side pick this out? Did you work together?
Side may have been playing on both sides of the field.
Oh, I see. Because Side helped me out too. Well, you'll
No
know.
comments.
You'll know what you'll get when you get it. All right. I guess I'll have to. All right. Andrew, it's okay if I put that on my character for.
Yeah, it was cleared.
Okay, making sure. Shoot. Oh, okay. I will add that to Aberdeen at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have a circlet for a crown.
Oh. Thank you, hon. Oh. Damn, I can't believe we've done this again to one another. We do this. We do this all the time to one another in real life.
Yep.
Is this what you were working so hard on? Getting the money for this?
Don't worry about it.
That's my wife! Well, I do have something for you as well, and... Layla, thank you for being there for me when I was on my travels. For being along my side, and when I came out here to the Stolen Lands, finding your way to me, and being, well, the most important person in my life. more than a lover, but truly and deep, my best friend. Mean the world to me.
As you do to me, my love.
Twitch chat at home. Figure out the moment where I stop talking to Layla and I start talking to Artie. I'm emotional in real life. All right. I guess at this point we've said our vows.
It is at this point that the centaur ladies come up. Each one of them holds a gold pendant adorned with an intricate arcane symbol. They both kneel and place each pendant around your necks. They announce to the audience, per the tradition of your kind, we offer you these tokens of betrothal. You are now and forever members of the No-Men. They then proceed to pull out what appears to be a very large scroll, and announce to the group, as per the traditions of the No-Men Centaur, we will celebrate this occasion with the names of those mothers who have come before. And they then begin to literally read off a long list of names. Now, is at this point, I want everybody who is not Aberdeen or Layla, give me a give me a will save.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're boring them to death.
Yeah, literally.
Because this is actually potentially relevant, would this effect be considered sonic or auditory?
No, it is not. This is straight mental.
This is sheer boredom.
This is sheer willpower. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
I would like to ask to skip this check because I have earplugs on.
Nope, you're still making it because you're still sitting there. You're still going through this, my friend.
I'm a monk. I'm meditating.
Okay, give me a will save to see how well you're meditating.
Okay.
Oh, I see a 2! I see a 2!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I feel like this isn't going to bode well for some of our kobolds, son.
Oh, no, indeed. Let's take a look here. Who rolled that 2?
Caldrix.
Caldrix,
has a
Neef
plus
rolled
12.
a 3.
I also rolled a 3.
I love it. I love how Neef rolled a 9 and ended up lower than Caltrix, who rolled a 2.
Oh, damn, Snafu.
Oh my god, Snafu is locked in.
I am expert on will saves.
Alright, so let's take a look here. What was the number to beat? The number to beat was... Okay. So, let's take a look here.
You okay? Sound like you blew up a little bit there.
Nah, I'm fine. Alright, so, let's take a look here. Mizu,
Me.
Grim, and Side. All of you are locked in, laser focus. None of you are at all concerned about the fact that they still do not seem to be more than halfway through the list. Sammy, Artie, Afra, and Kane. All of you are less locked in. Some of you have begun nodding off. You are not at all paying attention. And yeah, no, this is it's noticeable at least that you're in fact not paying attention here.
Any one of you, if anybody is looking in your directions, will notice that you're twiddling your thumbs, tapping your tail, or kicking in the air.
Playing with
I can't believe Ginkle's fidgeting with his cane.
Yeah. Neef, you right now you have suddenly taken to notice a fly that has just begun buzzing around your head. You are completely distracted from the ceremony. Everybody is looking at you as you slowly, bit by bit, try and catch the fly with your hands.
Sorry, my fast food experience is kicked in.
Did you get it?
Give me a reflex save. Give me a reflex save to see if you got it.
I love the thought of Aberdeen from the altar just looks down at
Did you get it?
Like, did you grab it?
Oh.
You, in fact, did not get it.
Oh no.
It flies away towards the altar.
I will try and hold Neef back if I have to.
Oh, and in addition to that, as you tried to catch it, your hands clapped together and made, a clap.
Yeah.
Eyes are pointed in your direction.
Oh. Can I try and cover for them with like deception and be like, give a little clap and be like, hey,
Abra?
you got it.
Hi, Abra, hi. No.
Yeah. No, you really can't because they are still in the middle of their list. There is nothing. They are not at a part of the ceremony that would require people to begin clapping. So at this point, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Just Neef is. Everybody's paying attention to Neef right now.
Hey, listen. Clearly Neef was just excited about one of the mothers they listed. That's all I'm saying.
Big fan of Gertrude. I love Gertrude.
But one of them,
Gertrude.
One of the centaurs slowed their reading to take a breath, and they thought it was over.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Layla, right now, you are hearing the clapping noise. You know it's coming from a kobold, and every time you hear the clap, you just flinch a little bit harder.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that almost word for word verbatim. Thank you, Andrew.
Yep.
Mim confused the clapping and started clapping too, like, I need to clap.
Actually, hang on. Wait. What was your roll, Mim?
9. The highest of all of us.
Oh yeah, no, Mim, you in fact would not begin clapping because you see, before everything began, the kobolds were all sat down and given an extensive list of ways to act during the wedding.
Oh.
Some kobolds paid better attention than others. You, in fact, paid very good attention and know that right now is not a time to be clapping.
Okay, thanks.
However much the rest of you remember from your lessons, we're gonna find that out soon.
Oh dear.
Very soon.
Concern.
Very much concern. The cause of clap. Okay, Master, gonna cause the clap. Alright.
I attended Aberdeen's royal wedding, and all I got was a clap.
All I got was,
Oh my god, Jake!
Please do not give people the clap at my wedding.
No, you got the clap.
Oh. We're not high enough for this.
No, not yet. You're not.
Can I smoke this bouquet?
No.
Roll a nature check.
Okay. Hell yeah! I get to roll dice tonight.
Yep,
No, Zephyr, no.
I think you're gonna be rolling more than you think on.
Roll me a nature check.
Oof.
Oh no.
Oof.
8. You do not know if any of these flowers are in fact hallucinogenic when smoked. You do know that the purple ones in there do give you an exceptionally bad bellyache. if you ate them, but you don't know that because of knowledge. You know that because you tried that one time, and it sucked.
Fox
And then
gotta
you
do what Fox gotta do, you know? Sometimes you just gotta go in the woods and eat wild berries. It might be a lingering werewolf thing. I'm not sure.
Well, are you actually going to eat the purple flowers?
No, not at my wedding. I'll do that at the reception.
Not at your wedding. Wow, thanks for the clarification, Abby.
I'll do it at the reception where I have a plate.
What, you're gonna throw up?
No, I'd eat them off the plate with like a fork and a knife.
Yeah, then you're gonna... I literally just said the purple flowers make you throw up.
Oh, I thought you were trying other flowers. Okay.
No, the purple flowers, I said, make you throw up. Lindsay told you that the purple flowers, in some sort of strange flower language, mean eternal commitment or something of that nature. But you've never heard a flower talk before, so you think she's full of shit.
I mean, she's full of a lot of stuff if she's gonna keep talking with marriage. Gonna be full of my foot up her ass come the day we go back to work.
Yeah, pretty much. So, the funny thing is that in the time that we have been discussing this, the centaurs have continued their whole routine. And guess what? It is now IRL time for another will save from everybody.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
Is that extending to the altar, or are we good up here?
Everybody who's not on the everybody.
I was gonna say he said that we don't have to earlier.
Yeah,
right,
everybody else has to give will saves.
Because Ginkle's on the
sure,
altar.
I'll say I'm on the altar too.
We're actively involved. I think we're all fine.
No, you two need to give rolls. Only Abra and Layla are immune. Oh, we got a first nat 20 of the night, kids.
Oh my god, these will saves are actually very like.
I don't know if I could roll for Azure. Hold up.
Okay,
Azure's just a regular old dragon. Like they're not a person.
Wait, was that a 12 or a 2? Was that a 12 or a 2?
That's a 2.
That's a 2.
And I hate who rolled it.
I hate that I rolled it as well.
Oh,
both of y'all up there?
Oh,
wait,
dear.
That's our
Both
Toman.
of them up there?
Oh,
Azure is easily distracted. I'm sorry.
Are you just like looking at each other's canes and having a conversation about your canes?
Yours is really cool and mechanical and shit.
No, here's the problem. I feel like Ginkle and Azure are both talking about BBEG. Because they've both been on bounties there.
Oh, and we got.
You've been to the tavern too.
Yeah, they haven't met yet, but now they're like, oh.
With the fly, but you have stopped clapping. You are like kind of perched up in your seat, still watching this fly. Oh, everybody else besides Ginkle and Artie, you are all the fly clapping has kind of shocked you all to your senses, so you are all locked in. I don't know. Tank, you want to tell me what Artie's doing right now that he rolled a 10?
So, remember how the clap, they missed the fly. Well, the fly flew up towards the altar and it landed right on the head of Artie's cane. And so both of them are quite distracted by the presence of, there's a lot of centaurs here. It's a horsefly. It's rather large, and it's very present. So they're both staring at it with rapt attention.
What should we do about this, Ginkle?
Grandpa?
The funny thing about this is that Ginkle's cane, even though it's no longer the weapon, still has like the plasma ball on top. So I think Ginkle's looking at his own cane being like, I wonder, could this be used as a bug zapper?
I don't know. Are you fast enough to try?
We're just gonna hear a loud zip. behind us, and both of you are going to be like static puffballs.
I'm desperately considering sending a message.
20 doesn't do. I'm in the audience. My nat 20 doesn't do anything to get my husband back on track.
No, I'm sorry, it does not. Actually, no. Hang on. Okay.
Wife's intuition activate.
Actually, I was gonna say, since I rolled the highest, can I use a cantrip to communicate with those two chuckleheads to pay attention?
Okay.
No.
If he was sitting next to you, then yes, you could have used your nat 20 to cancel out that critical failure. Considering the fact that you're in the bleachers and he's on the altar, unfortunately, I kind of can't say that.
I was saying there might be a case for me to get Neef back on track.
Hold up.
Okay. Neef, yes, you absolutely can.
Hold up. I literally have something for this.
Do you?
I can literally talk to people 120 feet away in a subtle way that will not be recognized in any way. And only the person I'm talking to can hear me.
Okay, but here's the first thing I need you to do, Side. I need you to roll me another will save because you were talking over Samia. You were. Why do you think I asked Abby to disable push to talk?
Oh my god.
God.
I was literally trying to speak first and people were talking over me.
You didn't say excuse me. You didn't say excuse me.
I
tried to talk over Samia. Give me another will save.
Roll the dice.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can.
Like, to what?
To
what
not
am I rolling against?
Wedding ceremony.
What?
Yeah. Every 10 minutes, the entire group rolls a will save, but if one player tries to talk over another player, that player immediately rolls a will save to not just... Actually, no, not will. Society.
And why am I the one rolling? People were talking on top of me. I started talking first.
I believe I was talking to Samia before you started talking.
No, I started talking before Sammy did.
I think the issue comes from Discord's delay on this.
Yeah.
One. Yeah. I don't. I think it's very difficult to kind of rule something on that because Discord's delay is going to screw people up because I have the same problem at work.
Not to mention, it doesn't make any sense in universe.
Because that's the problem is, I started talking and yeah, it's Discord delay. It's difficult to match things up. This is why you don't have people singing together or playing instruments together on Discord.
We'll fudge it this time.
Yeah.
But you better watch your backs, everybody. No big talky.
Right, let's see here. Okay, subtle. What does the subtle trait mean?
It means no one can recognize that I'm casting a spell.
Okay, alright.
I don't have to roll any checks or anything, it just...
Okay,
no one
if you didn't have that, I would have asked you to roll a stealth check, but in this situation, yes, I will permit you to use your critical save to kind of tell the guys in the altar to knock it off.
Like, Snafu is glaring at you guys from all the way down there. You might not see it, but you can hear me. True vibrations in the ground.
We should leave this fly alone.
Ginkle will just a small sharp nod just
Fear.
Why is this music appropriate for the situation as well?
Don't worry about it.
And this is all like big and bolsterous and like doomy.
Don't worry about it.
Do I have a... Okay.
Anyways, are these centaurs done with this list, or is it still reading it off?
At this point in time, after 2 checks and 20 minutes, the centaurs are complete. And is at this point, Lindsay says, before the final officiation, we would like Ginkle to please come forward and speak in in honor of the kobolds gathered here.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Come on, Ginkle.
Ginkle, as he walks up to Lindsay, walk up next to Lindsay just under his breath. Had I known that I would be having a speech, I would have prepared beforehand. I am not a kobold of many words. However, Aberdeen, I have known you from a very young age. And Layla, as you well know, you are like a granddaughter to me. The union of the three of you is the highlight of my own life. And I wish to see the lives you all create together. While I may be old and have considerably less time than the rest of you, seeing this will make my time grand, as I hope it makes yours as well. Thank you.
Lindsay then proceeds to step forward once more. Thank you, Ginkle. Should there be any here among us today who may give legal reason these three should not be wed, may they speak now or forever hold their peace. I'm seeing Amugus. What is the Amugus?
You said the word among us.
Okay.
And now I said it, so now Tank's been activated. You can see Aberdeen's eyes are looking out to the crowd, specifically like scanning around. She gets a bit tense at this.
Layla will grab her hands and just look into her eyes and smile. Right now, I'm the only thing that you need to worry about. And the woman behind me.
Thank you. I told you before, the one person I don't want here is my mother. And I don't sense her, so hopefully everything's alright.
And by the power vested in me, by the kingdom of Kingdom to Kingdom Face, I now do hereby pronounce thee legally wed.
Wasn't I supposed to give her the ring?
I don't... There was a little bit... I thought the ring. I thought you'd given the ring back when Artie gave you the other thing.
Ah, thank you, hun. And I have your ring too. I'm going to simply put it in your inventory, hun, and I'll let you read out what it does.
Now, Zephyr.
Yes.
Were there any kobolds that had more than 2 critical failures?
Well, see, that's the funny thing. Technically, it's not really so much of a technicality, it just kind of is what it is. In this situation, the only kobold who had a critical failure the first time around was Neef. However, the second time around, Neef only scored a normal failure, and the only critical failure we had the second time around was Artie, who in fact passed. Actually, Artie, what was your roll the first time?
I don't think I had Azure roll the first time because I didn't know I could roll with Azure the first time.
Is it different?
But yes, that's...
Yeah, no. No. Regretfully, we do not have double crit fails.
Damn.
So,
Yeah, I know. But that still doesn't mean... Knight's still young.
Knight is still young.
would you like to read out the ring that I had Ginkle and Aurora forge for you?
It is called the Ring of Harmony. Bound a user until Ritual of Marriage is broken or the owner expires. You can activate with one action, frequency once per day. Requirements are you have a focus pool, and you can cast at least one composition spell. Its effect is you gain one focus point and immediately use this focus point to cast Lingering Composition, using your performance check to determine the effects of the spell followed by the Rallying Anthem. You can use this activation to cast those spells even if you don't have the Lingering Composition or Rallying Anthem feats. When cast, an image of Aberdeen appears, playing the anthem for the duration of the spell as the audible source of the spell. It is visually apparent this is an illusion. As bond with your loved one grows, this relic powers also will increase.
So yeah, you said how you wanted Harmonize?
Yeah, now it can work exactly like I wanted it to.
Yeah. Once again, a certain little side effect helped me out in crafting you the thing you perfectly needed. Which is why I told you to, once you get your ring, make sure it works with your build and don't worry about everything.
No, my build is already perfect. I don't gotta change a goddamn thing.
But, yeah.
Yeah, that is equipped immediately, obviously.
Of course, with the tiara. But, yeah. No, you'd enjoy that, hun. Alright.
And it is at this point that the wedding has concluded, and the wedded throuple proceed to exunt down the central aisle.
I am not riding my wife to the reception.
No, that's for after.
Layla?
He's just gonna kinda slowly turn towards you, taking a deep breath of fucking just overwhelmed by everything right now.
I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, let's go, my wife.
All right. And it is at this point we transition over to the fun part. So I think the question that must be asked now is, who here is getting crunked?
Hi. I'm getting high.
In the food place?
At the reception, yes.
Arian, aren't you going to get the munchies?
This is the perfect time, what do you mean?
It's a great opportunity to get munchies.
Oh, yes.
Snafu, being a man of religion, is just rolling his eyes. Alright, y'all do what you want. I take a vow of silence tonight.
Borera is just gonna not get anything just because she's too busy making sure that nobody else gets in any kind of trouble or danger. Just kind of like being a babysitter to anybody who is trying to get high or drunk.
Then you're gonna be busy tonight. Alright. So, the reception. Now, I'd like to point out this is a little bit of a Uchronia in the fact that we have very modern concepts for this reception than you would normally find in what one would call a medieval setting. But honestly, I couldn't really care. So we are all here, and let me explain to the kobolds precisely what it is your goal is for the evening. Now, like I said, a lot of you had explained what exactly the process of the wedding was going to be, and there was mention that there was going to be a few sets of food. Some of you remember being informed about this cocktail hour, and the idea that in order to eat the food, you technically have to go get it off of the table, and then you have to bring it back to your table and eat it there, and then go up and get more later. So, at this point, you find yourselves, you've all been placed on the table as far from the buffet line as possible. So, and all of you are starting to get rather hungry, because I don't know if any of you ate breakfast this morning, but it was a rather long, drawn-out wedding ceremony.
You've been here for hours. That list was no small task to sit through. And besides, you were busy showering or bathing or getting ready, putting on your finest clothes. Really, the morning tear was small. You didn't have much to eat, so the buffet line has just this beautiful spread. Types of foods you've barely seen that all smell delicious. Clearly, whoever catered the event knew the kind of people who were attending and were very, very careful to cover a variety of palates. I don't think there's a way for you to resist going up.
Anybody who wants to, you do not, now, that being said, if anybody here wishes to engage in other activities during the evening, they are more than welcome to. But again, the buffet line is a siren song that some of you may find trouble resisting.
I'm not even gonna try.
You're not?
I'm not gonna try resisting.
There they go.
No.
My token somehow got put with these centaurs. I got carried away.
Oh dear.
Oh, you've got carried away by the centaurs.
I see you down here. You're in the bottom right.
Well, my love, I'm sure they're weighing on us. Usually the married couples are first to go.
Yo, we get food first?
That's how it works, yes.
You've had the food brought up to you.
Oh, even better! Oh, I love this! This is grand!
Is this how rich people work?
You're a queen, my love.
Abby?
Yeah, but I'm also not a jerk!
Abby, I would like you to know that while building this experience for the table, I have been to many, many, many rich people weddings. I've been both blessed and cursed to do so. The groom and bride are pretty much kings and queens of the ceremony. But like in just wilder ways. You're getting your food brought to you every single time you empty a glass. There is one of those catering staff there to fill up the glass. You barely have to ask for a thing.
Oh my god.
Layla is very happy and excited for this. She is like eating it up, literally.
All you have to do is watch your scaled entourage navigate this, shall we say, scenario.
Well, then I guess I'm sitting back and eating French fries and just kind of watching. Like, all right. Well, Caldrix is going over to the buffet. Let's see.
Doing play by play.
Caldrix is taking 2 of everything.
Well, here's the thing. You're all sitting at your tables. You have to get to the buffet. So, how about we do this properly then? Let's get some. Let's get some.
Arian is standing in front of us. Did they?
Honestly, can I do this?
What? Spirit object. Hang on. Using a sliver of an object.
Yeah, Mim could just make the food come to us.
Okay, are you actually want to commit to this?
Hey, Zephyr.
Yeah.
What do you think this... we discussed the catering staff being a rather suspiciously adept bunch of people. These people, you don't even think you've even seen a wait staff, so... threatening, while simultaneously being, kind, courteous, and just the best that they can be. I don't think they would let a table walk away.
Well, I mean, that's the question. I think the first question needs to be asked, Grim. What exactly are you going to attempt to bring to life?
I will also point out it is a range of 30 feet.
Yeah. And it's 120. I would still need to be able to go there.
Also, those tables are surrounded by people and centaurs. Do you think those centaurs wouldn't just spook and kick the table in half?
Yep. I mean, we're not going to stop you, but there is a place here on the map that we haven't yet revealed. It's called the Timeout Zone.
I don't want to go to the timeout square.
I didn't make a timeout zone. When did you make a timeout zone?
I know. We will designate the timeout zone for any kobolds who act increasingly bad.
Listen, I'm just trying to check on my friend. Okay? This has been a very emotional time. I want to make sure Layla's okay with her new brides.
That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. But if anybody wishes to navigate across the treacherous reception hall to the fabled buffet table, we're going to need to start rolling some initiatives right here.
And we're also going to have to make sure that all of the player tokens of the kobolds are all by the table. Nobody starts in line. They all start at the table.
There's an adventure.
I will say, as you peek over to Layla, you do see, she's emotional, but she's all smiles right now. She's talking to Aberdeen, she's talking to Samantha, Azure's there kind of talking too, so...
Caldrix? Yes, thank you.
If you look at Arian, you can see that they've been visibly crying for a good portion of a recent time.
Oh dear.
Arian.
Wrong kobold.
Alright. Now, we are
Arian.
treating movement as combat here, by the way. You have limited space to move.
Yep.
After this little RP moment, I would hope.
Yeah. After Arian and Layla hug, Arian's gonna go back to the table with the rest of the kobolds.
I don't have to get a hug from me.
Oh, and the Queen Minister too. I'm honored.
Can I attempt a strength check to slightly lift them up with the hug?
Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. Aberdino got the best strength, but she'll do her best. Can I just roll nat strength, or be? No, it's not going to let me. I have to roll athletics. Good thing I'm not trained in that. Yeah, it's just it's a bare nat 20.
Nice.
All right, a 13.
Alright, you're not able to get them all the way off the ground, but you are able to properly communicate your feelings towards them.
Yeah, it's about right for us, honestly.
I'm just here. Thank you.
You're doing fine, don't worry. We're gonna have some fun ahead, don't worry about it.
Is that what we're calling tonight?
Yeah, that is.
Good.
She just kind of twirls and starts walking back to her seat.
Arian's gonna head back with the rest of the kobolds.
Alright, now we can do everything.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's get some initiatives then, please.
Why aren't there enough seats for all the kobolds?
Is this just perception?
Yeah.
There's a seat missing at the kobold table.
It is
there's no active encounter yet.
Did you want to make an encounter?
I don't know.
If you go into the fist menu as a GM, you have to designate an enemy, and the players have to designate themselves as they are in initiative by right-clicking themselves and hitting the 2 swords.
Okay.
Yeah, we cannot put ourselves in the encounter because there's just no encounter to begin with.
Alright, then you know what? I'm gonna toggle the encounters as these crowds.
There we go.
So.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Hi,
I'm hungry.
I'm the guy with wisdom. That's what I do.
What other
I'm actually not hungry.
I rolled a 1. I'm going last.
That's funny because Snafu was like, yes, I'm just going to meditate and not eat and not talk to anyone tonight because people are scary.
Alright, so is that on top of the person?
Are Ginkle and Aurora. There we go.
So basically only people who are trying to make runs for the buffet table will be making initiative rolls. Anybody who does not want to take part in that nonsense does not need an initiative.
Is there a consequence for not taking part?
I plead the 5th.
There's always consequences.
Alright, I guess I'm going then.
I mean, again, you don't have to.
It's free food.
Every action has consequences, and inaction is also action.
Yeah.
I hate how correct you are.
Wise words. Alright, I am importing a chair into tabletop real quick, so that way we can have Snafu sit down. Hold up.
Like I said, my plan was literally to stand all night and meditate and not eat.
I'm not letting you not have a seat at least available for you, you dork.
Meanwhile,
in some
Lychee
cultures
is like
it's considered-
rolling in their chair like a chinchilla taking a dust bath.
Brotato.
In some cultures it's considered rude not to eat at the wedding. Or do you not
is
like the
actually
food? Do you not like the food, Snafu?
Look at Snafu's biography page. What do you think?
That's all it says is stinky. It's just one word. It says stinky.
I have made a chair for you. I spawned it.
IKEA.
I
summon IKEA.
I thought that was the toilet seat for a second there.
No, that's an actual chair.
I did not put Snafu in a toilet.
Alright, I'll get my tablet.
No!
It's just a bunch of chairs around a table and then an outhouse.
Side, if you wanna sit properly in the chair, you have to shift click into it.
It's fine. We're gonna get up anyways.
That's fair.
It's okay, Snafu. Whatever food you don't eat, I'll get high and swallow whole.
Aberdeen.
What? We can share?
Good.
Okay.
I'm concerned.
Hi, concerned. I'm Abby.
You sure are.
Alright, so let me go ahead and explain. Currently, what you're seeing here is you're seeing the tables, chairs of pretty much everybody standing around you. The patches where you see the large crowds, those are particularly densely packed regions. Entering these regions are to be considered difficult terrain. So every movement in costs an additional 5 feet of movement. The central area around here, you seem to notice, seems to be inhabited by people who are currently dancing. There are fewer people on the dance floor, but it does seem to be quite the practice of people being taken away from the outside and then being roped into dancing. And you also notice that people seem to be around you making random toasts to the brides-to-be. And it all seems like a very peculiar minefield of social encounters. So, Snafu, I believe you are first.
I guess I am. Where's my goal exactly?
You want to reach anywhere over here. You want to be adjacent to any one of these tables on the right side of the room.
On the right?
On the left.
On the left side, sorry.
Okay. But I see there's a line down there.
Yes, there does appear to be a line forming. It seems as though the line is moving slowly, but people who are in the line don't seem to be bothered as much as people who are outside the line. You could probably navigate your way over to the line without incurring any issues, but then you'd have to wait in the line while everybody moves.
Okay.
And let's just remember that this catering crew, I don't think they would be... I don't think they would find somebody skipping the line amenable to the event's high standards.
Yes, that's what I figured. Pardon me. I need to get some vegetables. Now let me see. I have... Bleh. That is one action.
Alright.
That is a second action.
Okay.
No one stops me.
Nope.
Okay. I'll just go through the crowds, I think. Which
Okay.
is difficult terrain.
Yeah, difficult terrain.
Thank you.
I think that works.
Yep.
That's my dare turn.
Alright. How do we... Okay, that's fair. Alright. Arian.
That's me.
Why is my initiative 9?
Because I pulled you down.
Oh, you don't need to do that. There's
Yeah.
like arrows at the bottom for changing turns
Are
when the
there?
encounter started.
Oh, okay, hang on.
You have to, you have to begin the encounter. Yeah. And
There
then
you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now, Arian, quick note.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
want to
yes.
you want to notice the crowd has a hitbox. You have to consider when you're passing through that hitbox, that is difficult terrain.
Fiddlesticks. I thought this would be easier, but clearly I was mistaken. Let's... Okay, let me restart this then. 20 feet to... 20 feet to there. And then step into the difficult terrain. And then... That is not what I wanted. So that would be 1, and then 10, 22, 25. Well, I guess I can... Let's do this one at a time. Let's do this one at a... Oop. Get out of the measuring tool.
Right click might help.
Yeah, I got it. So I can get to here with my first action. My second action gets me to here with difficult terrain. And then my third action... get me pretty much in line with this kobold. Yep. There.
Okay. That's fair. Mim.
Me. So there's so my first action, I will move to here.
All right.
My second action, I will move to here.
All right.
And here.
Okay, that's fair. Mim over here is going for the easy approach. All right. Oyura.
Right, I'm going to... Movement 1. Alright, that's movement 1, 2, and 3.
Where'd you end up? Hang on.
Oh, over here. All the way on the right-hand side.
You're taking a long way around. All right. Hey, King Cole, what are you going to do?
That's me. Sliding out of the chair.
I sure wish the UI was bigger to see how far you're moving when zoomed out. That is 60 feet, by the way, in case you can't read. Like I can't.
Hang on, that wasn't quite right. Alright, that's 70 of my 75-foot movement speed, and I am now in the crowd and cannot move my extra 5 feet.
Okay.
Good evening, Uncle.
Alright. Sorry. Caldrix.
Alright, so how tight are these crowds?
The crowd, basically, you have, if you're within the 5x5 boundary of the crowds, you're in, it's dense enough that you have to take extra time to pick your way through the crowd in order to get from one side to the other, which is why they count as, difficult terrain.
Alright. But I'm just thinking, like, would I be able to, perchance, just try to, like, kind of make my way through, perhaps intimidate them into a parting for a kobold in full plate that's very hungry?
You want to roll Intimidate to navigate a crowd?
Yeah.
You sure you want to do that?
No. Just
Yeah. Hey, listen.
play.
I gave him the proper courtesy. Are you sure?
No, when I say intimidate, I don't mean like, grr, I'm angry, more like, I am hungry.
I mean, an intimidate roll is an intimidate roll is an intimidate roll, so...
Alright. Well, let's try... What if I went through... Okay, so I start here. Is getting up an action, or could I just start moving from here?
Begin moving.
Alright, so let's try... Dang it. So that's 1.
Okay.
And then I guess... There? Is
Alright.
2.
Alright.
And then that's 3.
Okay. I'm gonna
Oh
have
no,
you...
we have a kobold on the dance floor.
You got a kobold on the dance floor, and you know what kobold...
My performance is ready.
No, because here's the thing, you don't need a performance. As you try to maneuver your way out onto the dance floor, you notice that there are 2 lines of people coming towards you. Somebody's got a hand out, and it looks like they were about ready to grab you and join you in the reel. I need you to make me a society check to politely disengage from the attempt upon your dancing self.
Oh no.
That is going to be a unmodified d20 roll.
Alright, let's see what you got.
Don't think I can argue for anything else here, so let's go.
Oh
no! No!
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Here, Caldrix, did you imbibe the weed?
We have not done so yet.
I didn't have the chance to yet. Too hungry.
So, because you are not stoned, you are able to now, your societal training has completely left you. You are left running on basic kobold instincts. You may re-roll this with a survival check.
I mean, I do have that. If I fail, do I just start raging?
No, if you fail, you're going to get swept up in the crowd, and you're going to have to spend an action next turn disengaging yourself from the crowd. Okay,
15?
Oh boy, that's still not good enough, unfortunately.
Damn.
So you are officially you're pretty much going to be forced moved up in this direction. So, hang on. Can I, like... Let's see here. Assign status effects. We're gonna say you're controlled because you're currently not able to move properly. All right, so that's Caldrix. That's what happens when you're on the dance floor. Neef. If you had rolled one, I'm not gonna lie, Neef. If you had rolled 2 crit fails in a row, you would currently be sitting in the timeout zone.
Oh,
Yes.
Alright. Get off the roller, start moving.
Not the Monopoly mechanics in my TTRPG.
I can probably move right there, just ignore stepping off the table. Alright. Feet, 20 feet. And I think I can like step 5 out, or does it like take 10 to step out?
You're stepping out, or only is 5 feet.
Alright, so step out right there.
Okay.
I believe that's the 3 actions of moving.
Alright. And finally is Lychee.
Hey. My movement speed is 25, so I'm gonna be following behind him, taking the easy way. So first action, I move here. Yeah. Second action, I will move here. Third action, move here. Making a shy little wave at Layla and the other brides before just continuing to skitter along the back wall.
Can I do something real quick while they pass by?
Yeah, sure.
Lychee, come here. How was it being a flower girl?
Oh, you like the flowers I picked?
Yes, they were wonderful.
They were
wonderful.
amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I'd like to keep Lychee here for an action. Just
You
for
absolutely
conversation.
here for an action. You never go behind the bride and groom at the wedding.
This is Lychee's first time being at a wedding.
Lychee,
And so they shall never forget the mistakes they make.
Nim was ignored.
Alright, so hang on. We're going to the top of the next round again. Let me just go ahead and move some things around here. Who put... Oh. What was... okay, it's just kind of...
I'm the one doing that because people thought you could move in between the spaces where there's no crowds.
I appreciate that, so you just want to take some time to catch that back up.
Yeah, if you go to, like, on the left side, there's a specific control for these. I believe it's in measurement controls, and then you should be able to, like, move those.
No, that's not it.
Perfect.
How do I get rid of that?
Click on it and then hit the delete button.
Okay, good.
Oh,
All right.
That changes things immensely. Hold on.
Back to the beginning. Beginning counter again. Alright. Snafu, the crowd has shifted.
That was muted. This is actually to my advantage. Let's see, that's 10 feet of my movement taken in by this, then 15.
Okay.
Which is me, that's 20 total. 25. 30, and 35. So I still have another 235. I should definitely be able to reach over there by then. That person looks sick. I don't wanna get close to them. So I will not. And I will politely wait in line like a rational adult.
Very good. Okay. Arian.
That's me. I'm gonna do this an action at a time because I don't know if I can make it over
Okay.
fully. So here's the first action.
Alright.
I'm feeling daring.
You are you?
This is my second action.
Freeze!
Yep, that's what I figured.
As you walk past, an old gentleman seems to turn around towards you. He has a drink in one hand, and he reaches out with his right to begin shaking your claw. I hope you're having a good evening with the rest of yours. I must say, I've been around to more than one place before, but I've never seen such a peculiar wedding. This man has latched onto your hand. He is shaking it, and as he's talking to you, you watch as his eyes slowly begin to unfocus as he looks off into the middle distance and begin one of the most rambling stories you have ever heard.
How can I get out of this?
This reminds me of one wedding that took place maybe 5 or 6 years ago. It was my great niece, Sarah Kelly. She was on my sister's side of the family. She was getting married to this pleasant young fella. I believe his name was Chris. Not sure if it was a Christopher or not. Now, I'm not sure, but he was a pleasant man nevertheless. Always said good morning to you when he saw him. Always polite. Never had a bad word to say about anyone. No one had a bad word to say about him. Give me a society check to escape this hell you have just entered.
I'm, in theory, good at these.
In theory, you are good at these.
Yeah, you're like one of the educated kobolds, actually.
Sorry. No. That's a fail.
God damn it.
You are okay, if anybody, okay, I have told Tank who this guy is. If anybody in K9 or in Discord, in Twitch can identify the name of this character or the property he is from, I will give an Abby subscription to. It's Mothbank. It is not Nern from Issa.
So, go over once again so the people know what was said specifically.
Oh, you want me to say it again? Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Abby. I hope you're having a good evening here with the rest of yours. I must say, I've been around to more than one place before, but I've never seen such a peculiar wedding. Though, it does remind me of one wedding that took place maybe 5 or 6 years ago. It was my great niece, Sarah Kelly. She was on my sister's side of the family. She was getting married to this rather pleasant young fella. I believe his name was Chris. Now, I'm not sure if it was a Christopher or a Chris Chan, but he was a very pleasant man nevertheless. Always said good morning to you when you saw him. Never had a negative thing to say about anyone, or anyone had a negative thing to say about him. If you know, you know.
This reference is lost on me.
It's okay. It's okay. This is a very specific reference that okay, I will say, Lola, this is not a movie reference. I do actually, and I'll tell you this, okay? I will tell you this. No, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you it later. Oh no, Mizu, that is not the Christian reference you're thinking. No. Oh my God, no.
No, they were clarifying someone else that thought it was.
The name Christian.
Yeah, Christian.
Yes, you said Christian like Christian.
Yeah, no,
That's
that
where
was
the problem lies.
No, I promise you, it's nothing to do with that piece.
I
of shit.
also heard that name.
I was clarifying for someone in chat who was confused.
Yes. No. Yes. Okay, so congratulations. I would like to personally congratulate our Arian for triggering this little trap right here. I've had this one ready.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
To be fair, of the ones to do it, I was probably the best one to maybe pass the check, but I rolled a 6.
That's fair.
I got
Not
combat
enough,
music came on.
Alright. Mim, you're next.
You gonna tell us the reference?
I'll tell you the reference at the end of the reception. As a matter of fact, I will share with you the video that specifically gave me this brilliant idea.
I see. I said one of you bastards.
Honey, the kobolds are talking about numbers
action?
again.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. I still don't understand.
Second action.
All right.
Third action.
Okay. Very good, Mim. Oyera.
Alright, hello. Hold on. This is very hard with a 14-inch laptop screen and only a scroll pad to try and navigate.
Take your time.
We're in the same boat, Sammy.
Alright, that was the first 60. And I
Okay.
have one more turn. And that was the last of the 15 that I had left for my third movement.
Okay. Perfect. Yinkle.
That's me. I'm going to also be following a similar route to my wife.
I love my walking to the buffet, taking a different route with Artie, but we still find ourselves like going to the same end point. Sometimes it just works out.
And that is my 75 feet because you said stepping out of the area only takes 5.
That is correct. Where are you, Yinkle?
Down south.
Oh, okay. You're all the way down there. That's fine.
Approaching
Caltech,
the DJ booth.
You are currently trapped in between two people that are dancing rather vigorously. You currently don't have access to the floor because you are suspended by their shoulders. Give me another society check to try and extricate yourself from this situation.
So wait, what am I doing exactly?
Caldrix, I need a. Oh, okay. Why is it saying you're controlled?
Because you set the controlled condition on them.
Okay,
You did that.
I forget that in this version, like, you actually have to things actually mean something. Okay,
Yeah.
alright, that's cleared. So go ahead and give me a whatchamacallit. Save.
Sorry, I couldn't hear. Was that a will save?
No, give me a society check, please.
I just realized I could have teleported.
Oh no! Oh no, that's a critical fail!
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, Caldrix. You are continued to be thrown about between pairs of people as you are slowly but surely driven away from the glorious buffet table. Sorry. I'll let you make one more check to try and break out of it. Actually, no, hang on a second.
Does it have to be society?
No, I'm sorry. Caldrix,
Not-
are you smoking right now?
No.
No.
Okay. Then yes, you can make a you can try and sub in for a survival check.
Survival. Yeah, none of us has smoked yet. That's later.
Aw.
I don't know why you expected us to do that.
I literally expected all of y'all to, like, as soon as the wedding was over, to, like, crowd yourselves up in a room and start lighting up.
We're at our friend's wedding!
Yeah!
Why would we do that?
I don't know!
I even typed in chat that Layla was the responsible type and would wait.
Yeah, no, we were waiting until after, like,
Well,
what's the receptions at the no more food and everyone's already drunk phase?
You, Abby, and Aberdeen weren't going to smoke at their own wedding. It was everybody else.
Layla's my dealer.
Okay, Caldrix, I have good news. You have been able to successfully extricate yourself from the reel. It has taken your full action, but you are now no longer restrained by the dancers. All right, Neef. Oh, yeah, you're flirting with it.
Almost, but it could also be considered a yep.
All right, that's fair.
Sorry, is this Dragon Quest?
Yes, this is Dragon Quest music. It was the most, like, wedding music that I could get. That's, like, copyright. I'm not worried about, like, Kingdom Hearts coming down on my ass and being like, no.
Yeah, it's symphonic. It works.
All right, and that's is that all your movement, Neef?
Yeah.
Lychee, you're up.
Well, it was nice talking with you, dear.
Yeah, go get some breadsticks.
Get some
Okay.
breakfast. Hot stuff.
Okay, thank you. Lychee sees through the crowd that there are a lot of the people that she remembers were very mean to the kobold group in the mansion and has decided to take a new trajectory.
All right.
That's
That
my
was different.
first movement.
Okay.
That's movement number 2.
All right.
And that's movement number 3.
Okay, very good. All right, we're gonna go back up to the top of the encounter. Oh, hang on, come on. All right, and we're gonna shift some things around.
You went so far back, you made it not start it again.
Oh,
I can restart it. There you go.
Oy.
Yeah, they're normally they only go forward, not backwards.
Snafu is in line.
Yes.
The line has begun to move.
We could pretend that before I started moving, I gave guidance to Aryan.
All right, that's fair.
Enjoy. Good luck.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
All right. All right, Snafu. Are you going to spend your turn staying here in line, or are you going to use the line as cover to get closer to the whatchamacallit, the table?
No, I'm just gonna wait in line.
Okay, you're going to be a responsible kobold. Very good. Aryan.
I would like to get away from the Irishman that's currently talking my ear off.
You'd like to get away from the Irishman that's currently talking your ears off. I need you to make a society check.
That I can do. With the guidance bonus, please.
You have done it! You have successfully given the talkative Irishman the slip. You are free to proceed forward.
Did that cost one of my actions?
That was an action.
Okay. Action number 2.
Okay, you will,
I assume that this is the new end of the line.
This is the new end of the line, correct?
Fantastic. I'm not going any further.
Nice. Alright. Mim.
Me. I was to the park. Just kidding.
Yep.
One action.
Okay.
Two action. Don't do this here. Hello.
Hi.
Alright. Very good. Hey, Sammy.
Alright, I'm thinking.
I know what you're about to do, Ginkle, and I've already have the song ready.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it.
Alright. And that's where I'm going to end my turn.
Okay, that's fair. Ginkle, what do you think you're going to do? Alright, making a beeline for it. I like it. Caldrix, you are free of the dance.
Is there any way I can try to dance my way through, or should I just try going through the crowd again?
You want to try and dance your way through? I'll tell you what. Give me a performance check, and let me see how good your dancing is.
Dang. Dice are not on my side.
Yeah, that's dice are not on your side. So the good news is that you are moving your body. Some people are looking at you with the possibility that maybe you might be having a seizure. But considering you are also trying to clap your hands in an attempt to keep in rhythm to the beat, most people don't seem to notice you. You should be able to cross the dance floor with your normal movement. If you had gotten good, I would have given you bonus movement for it.
Alright, was that going to take up an action?
Yeah,
or is that going to be part of the move?
That would be part of the move.
Alrighty. So it's just going to be pretty much diagonal. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yep.
Five. So that's 1.
Uh-huh.
That's 2. Oh man. That guy looks like he really wants to tell me a story. Maybe that other... Okay, I have 1 action left, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's my 3 actions.
Okay, you are playing with fire here, my friend. You are far too close to him.
I'm hoping that other kobold is a distraction.
You are sacrificing your comrades in arms.
Hey,
You got paid for in soup.
Anyway, that's my 3 actions.
Alright. Neef.
Alright. Two actions and a wit and light.
Alright. Very nice. And finally, Lychee.
Alright. Noticing that more of the kobolds are getting into the back of the line.
Yeah.
Lychee will do the same. Trying to make... I know, it's going to put me in the path of the Irishman. So I'm going to move and
so
stop.
The Irishman.
I will tell you what. You may give me either a stealth or a society check to sneak past the Irishman.
Okay, let me take a look at
And Ginkle, no, it is not Father Ted. You're on the right you're on the right track, but it's not Father Ted.
How's the 21 looking?
21. A 21 is just enough to sneak past, but he's got eyes going in this direction.
Okay. And I am just gonna quickly use my third turn to get behind Neef in line and stay put.
Goody. Alright. Abby, if you could just reset everything, I'm going to move the line.
Okay.
No. Dang it. Get rid of that.
We're at the top of the next round.
Yeah.
Gato.
Yeah, fuck it. Alright. And now these guys will just disperse around.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
That was evil.
I know that.
No.
If the self check had been better, he wouldn't have noticed. But now he noticed one kobold, and now he sees another kobold.
Oh no. Poor Caldrix isn't even here.
I know. Alright. Top of the round again. Snafu. You have entered the zone of buffets.
I will take some vegetables and water and go back to my seat.
Okay, you are going. How many actions are you going to spend acquiring food?
How much does what mean?
Okay. For every action you take, you can acquire You may acquire one portion of food. One serving. I'm sorry.
And
But keep in mind, one serving is one plate.
Yeah. You may attempt to carry back multiple plates of food, but obviously be careful.
I will take just a single plate.
Okay. So that means you have 2 actions then to spend.
I'll use my second one to just get moving.
Okay.
I've moved the turn order myself.
Alright, that's fair. Arian, you have this. Okay, so Arian, Mim, Yinkle. So we're just gonna kind of skip down the list of Caldrix. You've locked eyes with the uncle, and he begins to walk over towards you. Give me no stealth checks here. I need you to give me a whatchamacallit check.
I don't think.
Can I go after Caldric since I was before?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Also,
yeah. Sorry, Sammy. You go first.
Also, 2 things. 1, I don't think Caldric is back yet, and 2, I wanted to ask.
I did actually. I just did get back. Sorry, I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Is there any, or like, are there any? Is there anyone manning the this side of the buffet?
I was gonna say we should be doing both sides, man.
You know what? I will say the back. It's one of those. It's not a self-serve buffet. It's like the back side,
okay. There's workers here. All right.
Yeah, there's workers back there. I'm sorry, I didn't think to put people back there.
Yeah, that kind of ruins my plans. All right, I'm good.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I walked around the back of the table, and I'm gonna wait here for the centaur lady to go in front of me.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that leaves us with Caldrix. Caldrix, the gentleman in green has seen you. He is walking towards you. I need a society check.
No way I can just like look really intimidating to talk to.
Do you want to try and look very intimidating to talk to? Are you sure that's a good idea?
To a drunk guy?
Well,
Oh my god!
Oh!
What? Like, damn.
Oh, wow!
Holy shit.
Al, you have no idea how lucky you are right there, my friend. Oh man, you like immediately become fucking what's his face from the Matrix, and you momentarily become the one as you like do everything you can to just avoid this man's eye contact and speed on by him. You have all three actions.
hell yeah. I will. Looking at where the line is, I think I only need one.
All right. Very good. And everybody else is currently in line, correct?
Yep.
Okay, good. So we'll go back to the top of the turn. And I'm just gonna... Oh, wait,
Are the crowds moving again?
Well, first I'm going to move players and non-players. Okay, so...
Oh, bye, Ginkle.
Oh
Sorry.
god, I got sent to the back rooms.
I'm sorry, no, please going to the back rooms, hang on.
The staff were not appreciative of your efforts.
No, they were not. Okay, and Sammy, you said you were going to wait for after the Centaur Lady?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, that's fine. Okay, so, Snafu, you are up first. You have one plate of food, and and you believe you are going to try and make it back to your table?
Yeah. Are
Okay.
the crowds going to move this turn again, like they did?
This time the crowds will not move, since
Okay.
there's so many people at the buffet table.
I will scooch by this table of other warriors. As first action.
Can I propose a thing?
What are you proposing?
Snafu? As you walk by, you notice that all of the people at this table are the warriors you fought in that shattered reflection. Can I have you make a save to ignore that strange feeling of like, wow, I killed a lot of you guys?
Yeah, you know what? I think that's fair. Give me a will save.
I'm sorry. But I'm still a DM at heart, and I also...
No, that's fair. That is fair.
Don't make me do this.
Let's see what you do as far as your will save is concerned.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I do have a retort if this is a failure.
What is your restorative?
I mean, if this is a failure.
I'd say a 17 would be a failure.
I'm going to cast Celestial Accord on myself to calm my emotions.
Okay.
That'll be my entire turn if it must be.
Ooh.
Alright, that's fair. You know what? Considering this would technically be a fear of... Hang on. Actually, no, I don't think this would work. Because... you target two creatures that each have an unfriendly or worse attitude towards each other. I wouldn't say that this is what this is. I would say that this is,
I snapped the neck of one of them.
Yeah,
I think this counts as me being unfriendly emotion-wise.
Yes, but they don't know who you are.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't.
Like they're not paying. They have no reaction towards you.
Yeah, that's why I'm casting out myself.
But
You would
you
need a
have-
second
Two
creature.
creatures.
Yeah, you need to target 2 creatures.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 2 creatures that each have an unfriendly or worse attitude towards the other. You might have unfriendly towards them, but they have neutral at
Yeah.
worst right now.
That
One
is,
second, I'm getting a phone call.
that is specific, but alright. Never
Yeah,
mind then.
no.
Yeah, that is the specificity of Pathfinder.
Yeah, sorry, I don't think that would work in this situation, Snafu. Tank, what do you think should be the effect of him, of the failure of this will save to ignore the rising tension he feels walking past the, this table of people?
Hmm.
One of which I snapped the neck of.
Yeah.
A question that may help determine things.
Yeah?
Would Snafu know that this is the rest of Aberdeen's adventuring party?
Of course I do. That's why I'm just like, why am I even rolling for this?
But do you? As far
Of
as I'm aware,
course
your
I
only
do.
experience was with the duplicates.
No, we've already met them back in town.
We did have that one meeting when we teleported to Aberdeen before all of the KH nonsense.
Yeah, you did see them there, and you did see Aberdeen afterwards, so you could make those. You could put the pieces together. I'll leave the discretion to Andrew because my neighbor is suddenly coming over with a basket of cheesy biscuits and wants to give them to us.
Oh boy.
Oh hell yeah, cheesy biscuits.
Back in a second.
I also have a feat that allows me to sense people's emotions and emotions associated with objects.
Okay.
So I would be able to tell this is not the same people. This is not evil shadow duplicates of people.
That's fair. Okay. Well, Abby's the one who called the will save, so okay, I'll give you this. You're able to understand that these are not the kinds of the people that you confronted back during that fight. However, you're still kind of not okay with how close you are to them and how close they are to you. So I'll say you lose 1 action trying to compose yourself to not react. So I think that gives you 1 more action to move.
That's fair. Giving them the stink eye as I go along and hope that they don't notice that I did that.
That's fair. If it had been a critical failure, there would have been a bit more penalties, but I think this is for a normal failure, especially being 1 off of what I would consider a success.
As soon as Layla sees that Snafu's close, she's gonna look at Aberdeen and just be like, "Oh, sorry, dear, 1 moment." And she's gonna make her way over to Snafu.
Oh boy.
That's all for now.
Okay. Alright. Arian, so, like I said, you have up to 3 actions at the buffet table. Every action you take at the buffet table is the collection of 1 plate full of food. You may take up to 3, but be aware that there may be consequences for navigating the floor with 3 plates of food.
Which is why I'm grabbing 2.
Okay, you grab 2 plates of food, so you have 1 action to disengage from the table.
And I move next to the centaur.
Very good. Mim, same query.
So, I will use 1 action to pick up a plate.
Alright. So you assemble 1 plate full of food.
Yeah, and I assemble another one,
Okay, that's 2 plates.
and I use prestidigitation. I can say that word.
Prestidigitation.
And said to plate to follow me.
Okay. Alright, I think that's fair, so that's 3 full actions. Very creative use of spellcasting right there. Alright, Sammy, you are patiently waiting in line behind the very nice centaur lady. Ginkle, how many plates of food does the old man want?
The old man is also going to get 2 plates
Okay.
and then move.
The one time I dropped prestidigitation. Sorry, Mizu.
That's my own fault.
It is what it is.
I have other plans, though. It's fine.
No problem. Neef, how many plates do you wish to take?
I'll also take 2.
Also taking 2. A lot of people playing a lot of people playing it safe. All right, so you have 1 turn of movement.
Yep. I'll go ahead and move over there. Alright. That'll be it.
Okay, very nice. And finally, we have Lychee. How many?
Ichi will be taking two plates of food, so that's 2 actions.
All right, very good. Excellent.
Yeah, okay. You get that's good. That's where I want to be.
All right, very nice. Okay, so let me just move the Majestic Centaur Lady out of the way. There is Sammy, and that's Caldrix, and everyone else moving over.
Ricola.
Okay. Oh. Alrighty then. Just gonna move some more guys around. Nope. Okay.
No.
Sorry. Trying to do
It's
this.
all right. You got it.
Okay, good. All right, Snafu.
My first action will be to tap my foot as I cast a spell towards Azure.
What spell are you casting?
I saved you during the wedding ceremony. Save me right now, please.
Amazing.
Azure's just gonna kind of blink, look over to see where Snafu is, see who he's standing in front of, and just kind of like stare and shrug. It's the bride. What do you want him to do?
Damn.
Distraction.
Layla, on the other hand, looks you dead in the eye and says, "Snafu, I know it was you.
What now?
You left that pouch with that note."
I'm sorry. Pardon me for a moment. I gotta
What pouch? What note?
She's going to take her silk scarf that she has and kind of just fling it around him, grabbing the other side, and pull him to her into a big hug.
I'm holding food.
She don't care.
It's a good thing I'm only carrying 1 plate.
She's very dexterous anyway. She would make sure that you have your food.
What's going on here? Why are you two hugging it out?
Oh, don't worry. Just showing a hero some appreciation.
A hero? What
Hope you appreciate that very expensive gift. I have to go eat. Pardon me.
Wait a minute. No. And Aberdeen will put her hand on your shoulder. Is this tiara because of you?
No! I have 70 food of movement. See ya!
I'm going over there.
I can't believe Snafu just Zoidbirded into me.
Tank, is there anything that you need to do as the assistant GM in this situation?
Laugh.
What a
Fair enough.
strange little kobold!
Well, if you were trying to take an action to try and stop him and ask him a question, then technically I think they might have to roll a save so you don't, cause a scene. But I don't know how to make somebody do that because I am not familiar with this.
You would say they would have to make a society check or a diplomacy check to, something along those lines. Whatever of the various skills that characters have.
In this case, I think it's more a reflex because they're trying to avoid your grasp.
Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that. I was holding that for a while. What's up?
Oh, no!
So, alright, let's recap.
Please.
Layla was talking to Snafu, thanking them with a big hug for getting them something.
Uh-oh.
And Aberdeen was curious and walked over and was like, hold up, and tried to grab Snafu by the shoulder to try and be like, is my, tiara here your responsibility, you little kobold? And, that he has Zoidberged back to his seat, though I don't know if there's a check there that needs to be done.
Okay, so so basically what you're telling me is that Snafu had two very excited people give him hugs at the same time, correct?
No, it was one person giving him a hug that he saw coming, and then the other person walked over to see what was going on.
Okay,
I used the escape action.
Okay, what would be these, for escape, that would be,
There's a macro for it.
Okay, yeah, roll that.
Okay. I'm moving into my hotbar. Yeah, that works.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, then.
I love how you targeted me specifically, too.
She's higher level. See ya!
Wow!
Is that the one that snapped my neck?
I don't want to talk about that.
Understandable. No, I can't wait to meet that one.
I have much more to say to him later.
Oh, I believe we'll have words.
Okay, so that's Snafu. Arian!
Okay, time to puzzle quest my way back to the table here. I saw that shit! You motherfuckers! We're gonna go this way.
Gonna go that way, huh?
We're gonna go this way.
Alright, you're gonna go that way.
Uh-huh. Sugar. And then to here. Oh, the crowd.
Dare approach the bridal table?
What are you gonna do?
You know what? I do dare approach the wedding table.
Oh, honey, we're getting so many guests tonight.
Oh, good. Are they gonna drop off another blender?
I don't have a blender.
Thank God.
I just have my food. This was just the most convenient way back to the table.
Alright. Well?
So anyway, Samantha, I was...
Yes.
That's all three of my actions.
I rolled a personal die, by the way. Layla rolled a 5. I've been doing that for everybody who passes by the table.
That is beautiful. Alright. Mim.
So
You have 2 plates floating behind you. Is prestidigitation concentration?
yeah, I have to cast concentration on to keep the
No,
spell.
that's not a thing in this system.
No, it's not casting concentration.
It's to sustain it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to sustain it.
Action.
You spend 1 action every turn.
You have 2 actions to move. To move.
Yep. Done.
All right. Sammy, how many plates of food will you take?
I'm only grabbing 1.
Only grabbing 1. All right, we're playing it safe here. You have 2 actions to move.
And I end up here, if I just go straight diagonal.
Okay. Ginkle.
I'll go get him, hold on.
Sorry about that. Had to chase a child.
No problem.
So, yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna put on a show with it.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Wedding reception.
You were cut off throughout the entirety of what you
Andrew,
were just saying.
Your mic got completely destroyed by Discord.
I said you're using rocket boots in the middle of the fucking wedding reception.
That I am. I am moving 10 feet as part of the long jump action.
Now, Zeph, I'd say that that's a rather disruptive action.
That is a very disruptive reaction.
Would you not disagree?
Yes.
And these hors d'oeuvres, they are on plates, not in the container. Grandpa,
Yes.
did you complete this action?
I need to roll my athletics check.
Do it.
Yep. Roll it.
This is entirely in flavor for Ginkgo, by the way.
Oh.
And he crit succeeded?
I have a question for Zephyr. I will DM him right now.
Oh no!
I know exactly what I'm gonna be doing for this, but go right on ahead. Oh, of course. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Congratulations, Ginkle.
Yeah, here's what's gonna happen right now, Ginkle. You successfully did a flip. You did a flip over a large centaur lady. And lots of people thought it was cool. Do you want to know who did not think it was cool? The waitstaff.
No.
Well, it's a good thing that with the plus 45 feet I get from the blast boots and my normal 25 feet of land movement from my long jump, I am over here now.
Yeah.
Don't get me involved in this!
Congratulations. There was a waitstaff refilling Aberdeen's chalice.
Yeah. You are immediately flanked by 2 members of the waitstaff. They relieve you of your plates of food and carry you over to here.
Wait, what are you doing to Grandpa?
Grandpa's getting jumped in timeout.
No.
Yep. Sorry, Grandpa. You're in the timeout corner now.
Rooms.
Well, we did tell them to be very strict on anybody who made a disturbance.
Grandpa does have a flair for theatrics.
All right, and Grandpa is now officially in the timeout corner.
I
Worth
can't believe it.
Worth it.
This is gonna be a story people tell about the damn wedding. Worth it.
Was not. I knew the wait staff said that they would they would give us a discount when kobolds fly. I guess we'll be getting that discount.
Now, Aberdeen, of course, people are going to start asking you whether or not you hired performers to show up to your wedding.
No, that's just my grandfather. He's like that.
Ginkle, nobody is bringing you your food.
Lychee, you just missed it, Athy. You just missed it. Ginkle did a large 45-foot-long backflip with 2 plates of hors d'oeuvres in his hands. Lands
said they were
perfectly
taken
right in
from me.
front of Aberdeen's table. And then the waitstaff accost him and drag him off into the timeout corner.
Well then.
Yep. I mean, listen, nobody told you to use the rocket boots, Ginkle.
Nobody told me, but I had to.
Yep.
It is directly in character for Ginkle.
Oh, I love it. All right, Caldrix, you are the last kobold at the buffet line. Do you get 1, 2, or 3 plates?
Well, I think I've had enough of being pushed around for one day, so I'm just gonna go for 2 plates. But I'm going to be protein maxing and get only pig.
Only pig. All right, I like it.
Why did Aurora not get moved with the rest of the line?
Because she's on her way back.
Oh, okay. That's
she's
no
got.
problem.
What did you get, Sammy? 1 plate?
Yeah, I got 1 plate and then started moving back.
Yeah. No.
We were taking turns taking care of our real kids, so he wasn't in the room when I got my plate and left.
Yeah, it's no problem. All right, so Caldrix, you get in your food and you have 1 turn of movement.
All right. Guess we go in that way, so I'm gonna follow my kobold friends. Something like that.
All right. Neef, you can sense it. He's near.
If you press spacebar, does it move your token?
No, it doesn't. But I am seeing a little like highlight ping at the end of your movement.
That's me doing that.
Okay.
So that they don't forget where they were going.
All right.
If you cancel it.
I can.
Brett, there you go.
I know all too well that it's easy to forget. Like,
yeah.
What was my 75? Where did I start? Etc. Etc.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your full movement?
Yep.
Okay. Lychee, as you are beginning to move your way towards back to the buffet, back from the buffet to the kobold table, a strong arm wraps itself around your shoulders as a person from the table you're standing next to stands up, hands you a glass, and tells you to propose a toast. I would please ask you to give me a society check to roll to give a proper toast to the brides.
Okay.
Yep.
Lychee's gonna hastily move one of the 2 plates she's carrying onto her left arm so that she can take the glass.
Okay.
And raise it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that is bad.
Immediately spills probably most of the wine out of the glass.
Yes. So I'll tell you what. All right, I will permit you, rather than rolling society, to try and give a good toast. I will let you roll a survival check to get the fuck out of there. 21. That'll do it. So so that'll cost you an action, but you are now free to take your last 2 movements.
Okay.
Defu.
And more importantly, you still have both your plates of food.
Yay!
Monch, he didn't go to baby jail, he went to gay baby jail.
I can't believe it.
But Ginkle's married to Aurora.
Now you know what your child feels like.
Alright, and that was that. Snafu has successfully made it out of the back to the table with you said you had 1 plate of food, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ginkle has been sent to the timeout corner and has 0 plates of food, which means we still have Arian, Mim, Oera, Caldrix, Neef, and Lychee still on the board. Let's move it around.
I would like to note I'm not eating, though, just to be safe.
Okay, that's fair.
Hello? Can I type, please? Thank you.
By the way, Zephyr, if you're, like, moving the turns backwards like that, you can go forwards to bring it back to the turn order. It's probably a little bit faster for you.
The crowd stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. Arian, you're in the home stretch.
Okay. It's time to go and eat food. Okay.
Oh, hi.
There. Hello. Oh,
don't worry, I won't stop you. Just go.
I'm trying to avoid the crowd of people. There's so many of them. I don't want to get involved. Nope.
Yep, that's good.
Safe.
Alright.
Seat.
Arian has made it!
2 kobolds are
Hooray!
safe.
2 kobolds are safe. Mim.
Me. One action. Two actions, and that's my turn.
Okay. Very good. Alright. Sammy.
Alright, I'm going to move. That's just where I'm gonna end up. And that is all my movement.
All right, nice. Also, Lychee, there's a couple of perpetual stews mentioned in a couple of places in a few D&D stuff.
Oh boy.
I think I've already eaten, otherwise that'd make me hungry. Ginkle can't do anything because he is currently in
I
timeout.
have a robot that I would like to have help.
You were not allowed to bring your robot to the wedding.
He's right next to my seat.
Your robot does not help you because you are in timeout. Caldrix, you have avoided the man in green. Oh no, you have not avoided the man in
He's in
green.
front of me again.
Oh no!
I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago in Rage.
You're gonna rage in the middle of...
Angry.
You're gonna rage.
It does give me a +5 to my movement speed, which is why I'm doing it.
Gonna rage.
To be fair,
I mean,
he
it's
just
not like
looks mad.
I mean, yeah, it's not like I start, like... It's not like I become uncontrollable or anything.
Actually, didn't you say your, like, flavor for raging was that you were super hype?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Super excitable kobold.
Well...
A different flavor of intimidation that I'm imagining.
You're just a happy little kobold.
Tell me something. Is there a vocal component to your rage?
There actually doesn't necessarily have to be, because I took the feat that lets me intimidate while while raging, and also removes the vocal requirement. So just looking at me can be intimidating.
I'm not talking about the intimidating. I'm talking about the rage. Like
No,
you
it doesn't.
rage.
No.
Yeah, that was the second part of what they were saying.
Okay. So you're going to rage and then try and intimidate this possibly senile old man.
I think they just want to move faster.
Yeah, I mostly just say trying to move faster and probably give the impression that I'm too hungry to be bothered with.
Tank.
I don't know. I think that old man, I think he was a little bit afraid, and he's like, goodness! You know, he shouts out, oh! And that, of course, attracts the attention of the waitstaff.
That would. I think that would.
And what do they see when they arrive?
Just a very angry kobold who wants
Very
to eat
angry
food.
kobold who is
Just wants
possibly
to eat food.
Angry.
not acting in accordance with societal norms. What do we know? What happens to kobolds who don't act in societal norms?
They get put in timeout and it's bullshit.
Yep, they go to the timeout corner. So basically, we see two waitstaff individuals. They are carrying a suspended. They are carrying a suspended Caldrix between them, and he is vibrating, just bouncing up and down between them.
Just kicking his legs a little.
Yep. So congratulations, Caldrix. You now are in association with Ginkle Gear Grinder.
This is how we start Fight Club.
This is how we start Fight Club. The Timeout Fight Club.
I can't believe it.
Keep in mind, this whole thing has just been during the hors d'oeuvres part of the meal.
I know. That's the best part.
Wait, this meal is multi-course?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
this is
all the
royal.
hors d'oeuvres.
Oh
This is
dear.
a royal wedding.
Yeah. Yes, Martin, there are 2 kobolds in the timeout corner. One is Ginkle, because he activated his rocket boots in the middle of the reception, and the other one is Caldrix, because he raged in the middle of the reception. Yeah. Eek the penis. Okay.
It's a good song.
I'll take your word for it. Alright, Neef, you can see the table. It is not far from you.
Alright. About here-ish. Alright.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Say, you look like somebody who's good with creating stuff.
Yep. I'd consider myself quite an alchemist, actually.
You don't say.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you be on your way then. Don't mean to hold you up. Rolled a 9.
Hmm. Alright, Lychee. You have seen 2 kobolds. You have seen 2 kobolds get sent to the timeout corner. What will you do?
Nietzsche is thinking about potentially trying to make her way to the timeout corner to share food with them. But in order to do that, she first has to get there. So just gonna keep moving for the time being. This time is going to go in front of the table.
Hey!
Hey!
Okay, bye.
Bye! I like your rock.
Oh, you do? Me too. It gives me time power stuffs.
It's cool, I guess.
You'll find out later.
Okay.
Alright. Kind of a shame I've only got one crazy uncle on the map. I had a whole monologue planned for him.
You could clone him.
Do not clone the Green Man, please.
Alright, Mim. You're up.
Congratulations on your wedding. Happiness to both of you.
Oh,
How are you?
thank you.
It's really nice seeing you here, Mim.
Mem's not used to places, too much people, too much noise, rockets flying. Well, rocket flying, it's used. I'm used to, but
You're doing a wonderful job, darling.
you too. Back to table. Bye.
You take care, dear.
What a lovely bean.
By the way, no one's playing the piano, right?
Nope.
Not yet, no.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right.
But
Have you guys saw that there is time concerns?
Yeah, we're almost done here. I recognize we've been doing this for about 3 hours, so I'll tell you what. We're at a point where I'm willing to say everybody is close enough to the table and past all the big obstacles that every kobold who is not currently in timeout makes it back to the table with all their food.
Hooray!
All right. So,
what if Leaky was not making their way to the table?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. After everybody's hors d'oeuvres are finished, the two kobolds are released from the timeout table, and dinner itself is properly served. It's a sit-down dinner where the food's brought to you.
Oh, good.
So,
good.
Everything proceeds somewhat normally for the rest of the night. It's your usual standard affair. Until the end, when the cake is rolled out, it is an 8-tiered monstrosity. It is
perhaps the most beautiful thing any of you have ever seen. Sugar, chocolate, sprinkles and sparkles. It practically dances in all of your eyes. And
That's
what's
big
more,
cake.
the aroma, it is as if it came fresh from the oven. It is baked to an absolute perfection. It fills the room with its scent and its smells. Everybody is paying attention to this cake.
Yep.
Especially those who didn't have a lot to eat before dinner.
So, here's how this is going to work. Nobody took 3 plates. Fine. Who here took 2 plates?
Hello.
Hi.
2.
Took or received?
8. You were anybody who was in timeout 8 0 plates.
No, but that's the whole point of why some of us took 2 plates is because they were going to share with the people in timeout. So everyone got food.
I didn't. I ate my 2 plates.
That's because you're a terrible person.
I rude. They're the ones that got in trouble, not me. I'm gonna eat my 2 plates.
That's fair. Okay, so
I worked hard for these hors d'oeuvres.
Okay.
Ichi would be willing to share if anyone is interested in either fermented fish or dandelion salad.
Yeah. Sammy, you had no issues getting around the centaur, so not a problem. You were able to get through. Okay, so is anybody besides Mizu eating a full 2 plates?
Neef did as well.
Neef did as well?
I believe. Unless they gave one to either Grandpa or Galdrix.
Okay.
In sharing.
So, I need the both of you to give me a will save.
Will save.
Okay.
Is this just the people who didn't eat?
No, these are for people who ate 2 plates worth of food.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out, did either Caldrix or Ginkle want one of the plates?
Well, right now, Mizu said that he took 2 plates and it ate 2 plates. So that's what I'm trying to resolve right now. People who took and ate 2 plates.
But I am trying to figure out whether or not that's what I did.
Okay.
I'll take some food if it's offered, but I'll just take one.
Okay. Then I have eaten 1 plate.
Okay. That's fine.
And beef.
Who here has eaten 1 plate of food?
Mim, did you eat 1 plate or 2 plates?
I share.
Yeah, okay, so everybody's at least taken 1 plate from the sound of it.
Also, it
Yeah.
sounds like Mizu, or Aryan, Layla, and Aberdeen have snuck away to Snonk.
Update
Between
your
the time
tokens.
dinner would happen and the cake, they would have went outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which means
Yeah,
I have to update a token.
Update 3 tokens.
I was
I
actually
need to
thinking about
go-
following them.
I need to go and grab mine. Hold on.
Knowing that they're going to go smoke, I'm following them to be a chaperone.
Oh, dear
Like
God.
I said, we would have done it before the cake was presented.
Oh,
Obviously, we're needed for the cake.
the people.
Okay.
Oh. So the
At
people
home.
who are high are doing it before the cake is presented?
Yes.
I'm
Zephyr.
already
Yes.
kind of tipsy from all the wine that they've been serving me. Of course I would do that.
Zephyr.
Give me a moment, please.
Yeah, Tank, you're absolutely right, man. Absolutely right.
Oh, wait, that didn't work. Hold on. Un momento.
I can get it for you if you need me to.
I have it uploaded, but it didn't change.
Okay.
You might need to delete and re-add your character.
I had already.
I don't see you actually. Oh, there you are.
It's not updating the token for some reason.
I have admin. I can do it.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you
that's-
could, please.
Yeah, that's because you gotta go like to your actual actor tab, to your character sheet, and then
I
change
did.
the prototype token.
Did I? I thought I did that. Wait a second.
Yeah,
If you opened up your sheet by double-clicking your
There
token,
we
Yeah,
go. I got it.
no, I did.
I
there
got
they
it.
are.
You are now
All right.
dank.
We got there eventually. Anyways, hi. I've rolled my save, but I'm high as balls right now. I don't
You
know
are
what
high
that
as
means.
balls. You rolled high enough that you don't need to worry about it.
Fantastic.
All right, who else here is high as balls? I only see.
The newlyweds.
You will save.
I know that. Okay,
Wait,
that's
Caldrix, you're
Calvert.
high with us too. Yo, Caldrix parties?
that was a question. Already?
Absolutely.
Why did the Thylacane roll?
It's
What
Scooby,
is-
come on.
Why does the
Oh,
Silent
it
Gate
is-
have a master level will save?
It is Scooby. Oh my god. Right, the
Ruby,
Thylacane
Ruby,
named
Ruby.
Scooby Doo. He would have a natural resistance to this.
I can't believe it.
Wait a minute. Oh no. When you played Shaggy for the Halloween one shot, Artie, didn't you play them as a barb?
Like, yeah.
I mean, I wasn't at the time.
Oh my god. No, Caldrix, you became Shaggy.
You became the character Thomas was playing during their Halloween game?
I need will saves from everybody else, please, to wrap this up properly.
Even though we ate?
Yes.
Yeah, even though you ate.
Okay.
Listen, if Mr. Munchman over here had to roll it, I'm pretty sure everyone else does too.
Does this include the brides or no?
This does not include the brides.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, Sammy right here. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who am I missing?
Done.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Alright, so the aroma of the cake is beyond anything any of you have ever imagined. As they wheel it out towards the brides, all of you begin to slowly crave it. Oyura, you...
Okay, so just one point. Mim never ate cake in his life. So I would probably be like fairly wanting a bite.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're not wanting a bite nearly as much as Caldrix. Caldrix, you have failed your will save. You break off from the table in a dead sprint, and you yeet yourself across the room, straight at the cake.
That sounds like my kind of rage.
Why do I feel like Caldrix is going to the timeout corner again?
Caldrix is going to the timeout
I'm going to the timeout corner with a face full of cake, and I'm pretty happy about it.
You can do whatever you want to me. I have already won.
Caldrix, I'd like you to do me a favor. Please roll a reflex save.
I am hard contemplating trying to grapple Caltrix, but I don't think I would succeed.
Anybody who is so I'll say this. Hang on. Mim and or Lychee, you are both sitting next to Caldrix.
No,
if
that's
you
Arian.
I'm offended.
That's
You
Arian.
wanna-
Caldrix is at the bottom left.
Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, Snafu and Ginkle. Either of you can make an attempt to grapple him to keep him from stage diving into the cake.
Now, keep in mind, this is just an attempt.
Yeah.
Question, Caldrix, how high is your athletics?
Isn't a grapple check against their reflex DC?
That's Fortitude DC.
Okay.
How high is your Fortitude?
Fortitude is plus 14, so I guess the DC would be 24.
That sounds accurate.
Pretty high.
Either 22 or 24. I don't remember if it's plus 8 or plus 10.
It's plus 10.
So yeah, 24.
Damn it, assurance can only get me up to 20. Can I trip him?
You know what? Roll to trip him. You may, in fact, roll to trip him.
Oh no!
You critically failed!
Oh.
My destiny lies before me unimpeded.
I am, no, it doesn't, not yet!
There's another kobold!
An attempt was made at saving the cake.
Ginkle,
I'm
are
so
you going
sorry.
to attempt?
What's happening?
I am going to attempt a grapple.
Do it.
Grandpa's grabbing Caldrix!
No, that's against what?
It's your
it's against
athletics
your-
against their fortitude.
Yeah, so Ginkle is gonna
Alright.
roll a nope.
Was close.
So close.
Nope, it's a failure. Ginkle is Caldrix is free to reign. And what was your reflex? Your reflex save was terrible. It was
mid.
No. If it was good, I would say he leaped over the cake, snatched the top off of it, and then ate it himself. No, he has plowed himself into the bottom of the cake, head and shoulders in, and you hear sounds of him devouring it from the inside.
I think that's what Caltrix wanted anyways.
So I critically succeeded, is what you're saying.
Yes. That's the dancer I wanted in my cake. Oh.
Honey,
Oh
if you
my
wanted me in your cake, you should have just asked.
Oh,
There are so many things I could say right now, but I'm not going to do it in front of public. Oh, there are so many things I could say right now.
Oh boy. Alright. And I think that itself will bring the wedding arc to a successful close.
I'm still getting a slice of cake, damn it.
I don't care
I
if
mean-
it tastes like him. I'm getting that cake.
Oh, believe me, the
I'm
wait
high as
staff,
balls. The taste doesn't matter. Give me that cake.
the wait staff was very quick after the initial tackle to wrench this crater out of the cake.
You
by
can't
the
kill me
tail.
in the way that matters.
By the tail, and after having taken quite a few chunks out of one of the many layers of cake, was dragged off to the timeout corner.
You fools, I've already won.
I think, yeah. All right, so, absolutely fucking beautiful, absolutely perfect. All right then. So, considering it was mentioned that there are people with concerns for time, I think I'm fine with calling it here, so that way people can head off.
There is one scene I wanted to do post-wedding, and this is me taking a little bit of the DM back, but also doing something that I learned mechanically I can do thanks to a spell that I acquired recently. And I'm going
Do you
to...
mind?
Oh,
Do you mind if I do one thing before end off?
go for it.
Sure.
How big is that dragon statue you placed on our table?
About 8 inches tall by 8 inches long by 4 inches wide.
I'm turning it into a cake.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes. That is true power, my friends.
Behold the wonders that the cleric spell list has given me.
I can't believe
I
it.
can't believe Snafu just took a knife from the table, walked onto the table, and put it to the dragon statue made of wood. It's like, no, it's cake.
Question. Has Arian recognized that the statue is now cake?
I have made you all aware that it is cake by munching its wing.
Arian is going after the rest of the cake.
I think you actually have to say real or cake every time you use that spell.
Real or cake?
Is it
Cake
real?
or death?
Or is it cake?
All right.
Go right ahead, Abra.
You wanted to get back in the DM seat there?
There is one thing I'd like to do when I will gather the kobolds together after the wedding. For a private moment. Maybe days, it may be weeks, or it may be minutes after everything has been wrapped up. But she takes a moment. I'm taking the DM seat back real quick on this. But she takes a moment and she focuses for a breath. I know that your time in that mansion was tough. I wanted to take a moment to talk to all of you and thank you for going through what you needed to do. I know it wasn't easy, but sometimes you have to make decisions that are difficult. She takes a moment and looks to Layla, and then holds her hands together a bit, trying to think about how to word what she's about to do. So, there is someone I would like you to speak to. I have been playing around with magics that I probably shouldn't.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And
What do you mean?
And it turns out that there is a way to speak to her. And you think you all know what I mean by her. Would you like to?
Layla's gonna grab her left shoulder, which was the one that was shot. And she's just gonna kind of look towards the ground and not say anything.
I know this is a heavy ask, but I know also some of you might want closure. And I know that what you went through was traumatic, with a shattered reflection of self. I have full control over everything except for what she says and what she hears. But aside from that, she will not pose a threat. She will simply stand there, listen, and talk back to you. But if you do not wish to see her again, then so be it. But I can give you one last moment to speak with her.
So I have a bit of a
Arian-
background question.
Oh, go ahead.
In the 5 months since the events at the mansion, did Layla ever mention to Ginkle about the message that the Echo had given her?
With how close Layla and Ginkle are, she probably would have, yes.
Yeah, Ginkle kind of fidgets with his cane again and just I can't say that I can't decide for everyone. But if we all agree, I would like to.
That is why I am standing in front of Aberdeen. I would also like to.
Is everyone okay with that? Before I go ahead and begin the ritual.
Emotions are complicated.
They are.
I'll be there.
They are.
Yeah, talking with the undead isn't easy, but maybe there's some emotional relief that can be released upon getting closure.
Yes. As long as everyone here is okay with that. Do not wish to betray any of your trust, especially seeing how your meeting with her was your first meeting with me. This is not the right song for this. I need something much more somber. If that's all right, I will begin. Is everyone in agreement?
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
A moment and a deep breath. She focuses her powers. You can feel her psychic energy ripping for a moment as she focuses and manifests and begins to summon an entity. The original creature that appears before you does not at first appear to be the shattered reflection that it was. It's faded, distorted, strange, scared even. But as Aberdeen focuses and her psychic powers fluctuate, and the amp eventually fades, before you is the scared fox. It looks around for a moment before resting its gaze upon Aberdeen and Layla, before turning away to look at the ground, not wanting to commit eye contact. Aberdeen walks forward a step and puts a hand on her weird reflection's shoulder. From what I heard, you are a copy of me. sometime after my meeting with her and before everything is where it is now, you were a copy of what I was. But you were locked away for 1,000 years alone in isolation. It drove you mad. Your body may not be Kitsune, but you are in a way me. I do not hate you, and I do not have anger for you. For I might not have been there, but I forgive you. She steps back, allowing anyone else to speak if they wish.
I'm gonna type mine out if that's okay. Because languages.
Go for it. Did anyone have anything they'd like to verbally say?
Yes, Stefu's pretty much glaring at her from the wall, leaning back against it. It will just say, life is a very precious thing. And that's it.
Lychee will also be glaring, kind of trembling a bit, the leaves on her horns rustling audibly. But for now, she says nothing.
Does she respond to that at all, Ambi?
She's looking down at the ground, but you can see her arms, her hands shaking. She's at the verge of tears.
Debraxtein.
Her eyes softly open, looking at you as side of an eye as she can give. She doesn't want to look at you, but she can't look away.
I want to thank you. Though our meeting may have not been on the best terms, you did help me realize something that day. She's gonna look to her left at Aberdeen. That no matter what, no matter how much you go through, you can see somebody for who they really are, and you can't take that for granted. But you also showed me that even though you are the way you are, you still had her spirit. You have her heart. And even through our struggles in that mansion, in the end, you still had held strong to yourself above all else. And she's like having a really hard time like piecing her words together. She's visibly shaking at this point.
Arian's gonna reach a hand over to grab Layla's.
I may not understand why you were doing what you were, but that doesn't mean that I can't forgive you for previous transgressions, rather. So, Debraxi, I forgive you. Like a lot of things, there is magic in forgiveness, I feel.
You see her start to break, the tears hitting the pavement below her. But as they do, when they leave her strangely between ethereal and corporeal form, they don't splash, they simply fade away into the dark mist. They're not real tears by a traditional sense, but she is crying. She looks at you and slowly extends a hand, resting it on yours, her fingers on the ring. I'm glad, at least in some timeline, we made it work.
Oh, we're doing more than that. Layla's gonna reach into her back pocket and pull out the music box. We're never going to be apart, ever. Distance doesn't matter. We can always talk to each other.
Music box begins to play slowly, steadily. The music actually wants to play nice, that'd be great. Come on, this is like emotional. Why isn't the music working? Sorry. Playlist does not want to play nice tonight. Okay, there it is. Starts to play. She falls to her knees. Just for the love of both of you, happy. Take solace in. Form starts to fade. The magic's holding it together, starting to loosen as the duration of the spell comes to its close. Soon, little by little, her body seems to disappear into the dark mist of the night. For the last time.
As she's fading away, Layla's just gonna kinda hold both Aberdeen and Arian's hands tight in hers and just mutter under her breath, "Even after all this, you still won't be alone."
And that's a good point to end it on.
Yep. So
I'm not crying, you're crying.
to kind of alleviate the emotional issue, the emotions in the room right now, I'd like to share with you the video that I saw that gave me the idea for the crazy old Irish uncle. Or, as he's known, Uncle Colum. I guess nobody
I
here...
hope he's okay.
Dairy Girls.
Dairy Girls?
Yeah, if you want to watch it as a family, I've got the video queued up to the spot that I want.
Is it something I can stream?
You should be able to.
Okay, let me see if I can get it on stream. Can you share it?
Is that Sean Connery?
That's not Sean Connery. I put the link in the K9 chat.
Yeah, it's in K9 private chat.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not Sean Connery. That's a different famous actor.
That's Liam Neeson.
That's Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I don't know movies.
Yeah, pause it. Pause it. You want to go back to 338.
338?
338.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Them dying first. I know who we should call.
So, says to myself, says I, Column, Who'd be ringing you at this hour? And sure, if I hadn't been in the middle of a May of Binchy, I'd have probably slept through the thing altogether.
What was it we asked him?
I can't remember, sir.
Jesus.
I'm like a dead one.
Mr. McCool, if I...
Oh God. Just doesn't stop.
Just doesn't stop. Just keeps going and going.
He goes. He rambles. That is what Uncle Colum does throughout the entire show. Any scene he's in, he has this he has a story that he just rambles on about. And yes, that is in fact Liam Neeson. And yes, Uncle Colum made Liam Neeson tap out.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, it's fucking amazing.
I can't believe it.
Well, I told you I was gonna make you cry by the end of it.
Fuck you. With love.
I had basically gotten that planned out. With side effect, I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I have summon apparition, and technically Aberdeen's like what she is based on is a night gaunt, which is an apparition. I can summon her back. I'm dropping that spell slot because that means I have summon dragon and summon apparition. I can't do both. But I was like,
Do you not?
I have to maintain them both, which like screws over my action economy for future turns.
Shooting, sustaining twice.
Kind of, it's weird. That and it's weird, like stepping over my own feet on it, and it's not the way I want to play Diraxing. Or Aberdeen, sorry.
You got them both mixed up. You called her Aberdeen too.
Shh. It's almost like they're the same goddamn person. But
almost?
Yeah, it's almost like they're, what happens when when somebody gets like, instead of going through their life normally, they get caught as a reflection of themselves and spend 1,000 years stuck in Twilight Town purgatory.
Yeesh.
That'll make anyone go insane. God, I couldn't suffer through 6 months of Kingdom Hearts without making up my own crackpot theories about every aspect of the franchise. Just imagine living in that for 1,000 years.
Would make anyone bitter.
But, yeah. Basically, I wanted to give closure because I knew that hit, but I also wanted to get that out of, get that final little bit of that story thread done. And I think I gave it the ending that it kind of deserved for being a Kingdom Hearts ending.
That's fair.
It was nice. I like that kind of serious moments.
Can't believe you just emotionally punched 2 of the 9 kobolds directly in the chest.
2?
At least 2.
Minimum.
If you're a kobold and that hurt a little bit, raise your hand.
Hi.
Yep.
I don't even have to. I'm on the ground.
Layla gained the prone status.
So at least 4 of the 9. About half. If not more.
Layla meant every word she said.
So did Arian. Even if
I don't
none
know
of
what
the
the
party
fuck you said.
understands it.
There were some very nice things said that...
lost.
Yeah, nobody knows what Ginkle said, except for now, Abby.
Same.
Yeah. But, honestly, I wanted to give that nice little closure there.
That's fair.
It also means that we have a fresh, new springboard into Season 2.
Yep.
Really
hope
give
you
us
all
so many
enjoyed-
new bad guys. Sorry, Tank.
I hope you all enjoyed this this little
Oh, it was a
foray we
riot.
did.
It was enjoyable.
It was
I-
very, very fun.
I think that as a DM, I'm full of inexperience, but I always found a little bit of joy in presenting the mundane as the extreme, and so I thank you for being patient with us as we went through that little fun scenario.
Absolutely.
Thank you for turning my wedding into survival checks.
I've actually got a skedaddle, so I'll say so long and thanks for all the cake.
It was nice to have you this time.
Thanks, Artie. Thanks for joining us. That was a fucking riot.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it and you guys got to be a part of this. It was very fun, even though it took us forever to get everything finally coordinated. Anyway, here's a pic of it looks like they're smelling their kobold very well.
I was freshly showered.
You were also covered in
before
cake.
diving headlong into the cake.
Do what you will, I've already won!
I tried so hard. It was my best skill.
You were so close at stopping him. I like to imagine that in the background on the floor somewhere, it's just Snafu freshly having just bit the dust. Just tripped over themselves in the Family Guy death bow.
That is literally what happens when I crit fail a trip attempt. I fall on my face and go prone.
Yep.
And then finally, the toilet that we put Snafu in. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for us. Thank you guys for coming out and watching. It's always awesome streaming with you all. Might be live tomorrow. If not, go follow Mizu and Side and all the other wonderful people here that stream. Thank you all for being fantastic. It was lovely being a part of this, and I hope my wedding is a fraction as chaotic as what tonight was.
Alright.
Oh no.
I think you know what it is, Abby.
Please ban the word skibbity.
I am not banning. What does skibbity even mean?
Exactly.
I don't know, and
That's
I
why-
don't want to know.
That's why you should ban it.
Ohio Sigma Riz.
Oh my god.
With that, I'm leaving. Good night, all.
Bye.
Alright,
Take care.
kids.
Good night, everybody.
Let's go raid a friend. No gatting in my city.
Abby, can I have mod privileges so I can mute tank? I'm kidding.
But like I wasn't gonna give them to you?
No, you can mute him after.
I don't think it matters. Tank's an admin.
Alright, that's it, tank. Come to my DMs.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Anyway, we're gonna go raid a friend of the stream that I saw at GDQ, and also is the maker of the legendary Blue Dog video that took YouTube by storm a couple weeks ago.
Jamie.
Vidya. We're gonna give them some love. But y'all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yep.
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 Yep. Yep.
I got that Sigma Riz.
Yep. I'm gonna kill him.
Yep.
I'm gonna kill him.
Yep.
Uh.
Good lead.